Hello everyone, today we'll take a look at the best computer speakers in the market for 2021. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these speakers, you can check out the links in the description below. Before we start, I have a question for you guys. Which speakers are you using right now, and what is your opinion on them? Let me know in the comments. Number 5. Mackie CRX Best Budget Option. The Mackie CR3X promises to give you high-quality flat sound at an affordable price. A compact 3-inch sized woofer makes it a good choice for a small studio or those without the need for epic volume. With a few extra features built in for extra flexibility, it aims to please both the beginner and the professional. The CR3X goes for a punchy design. The box is covered with a matte vinyl coating that looks smart and appealing. The green accents around the tweeter and woofer add a nice splash of lively colour. For a 3-inch size speaker, these are pretty good. The mids and highs are solid, the bass is unfortunately lacking. Given the size of the monitor, it's not surprising. If you do enjoy the low-end frequencies, you'll need to invest in a subwoofer to complement these. Offering a nice flat sound is critical to good computer speakers. While these are not as amazing as high-end speakers, they are an upgrade over generic computer speakers. They're also surprisingly loud considering the size. Clarity is good at all volumes. For those with a more refined ear, they may not be as satisfying. Any audiophile will notice the difference compared to more expensive speakers. There's no denying these are good value. With decent sound and some clever features, you'll be hard-pressed to find another studio monitor at this price point that offers as much as the Mackie CR3X monitors give. The screen sampler is where the G560, though, really shines. Much like ambient backlighting products, the software takes user-defined areas of the screen and extends the colors outwards to create a very immersive lighting experience. Number 4. Logitech G560 Best Gaming Speakers. If you're a hardcore gamer, then the G560 from Logitech might be what you're looking for. I personally hate RGB lights and I find them gimmicky, but Logitech's G560 light sync feature is anything but gimmicky. They might not be the best for the modern audiophile, but I can confidently say these are the most immersive speakers I've tested for gaming. The G560 features 6 high-powered RGB LEDs per speaker, 4 facing the rear and 2 for the front. At maximum brightness, they can be a little distracting in a dark room, but a nifty button at the top of the right speaker lets you tone it down or turn them off completely. The G560 comes with a lot of pieces and wires, but it's not nearly as complex as it looks. A rectangular subwoofer, which will probably live somewhere on your floor, acts as a focal point for the whole setup. From there, you can connect 2 circular speakers which you place on your desk. Those familiar with Logitech's lineup of everyday speakers won't be shocked to hear that the G560 handles music and movies with just as much fidelity as video games. A DTS 7.1 surround sound setting for music and movies makes passive entertainment come alive. The stereo setting also sounds robust and nuanced if you're a purist. With rich sound for both games and music, a novel design, and lots of ways to customize your experience, the G560 is a worthwhile investment for gamers who prefer wide-open sound to the confines of a headset. Number 3. Logitech Z625 Best Bass. The Logitech Z625 speaker system is simply an upgrade to the Z623, and to be an upgrade, the only thing that had to be added to it was an optical input. Everything else is pretty much the same, but with the addition of an optical input, the Z625 can then be hooked up to a TV or your console, making it much more efficient to use compared to its predecessor. The Z625 speaker set remains a 2.1 audio system that consists of 2 satellite speakers and 1 subwoofer, and their combined power output stands at an impressive 400 watts peak power. The system is also versatile in that it can connect up to 3 entertainment devices simultaneously, and since it comes with a 3.5mm headphone jack, it also allows for private listening. The Logitech Z625 speaker set is the perfect pick for an audiophile who wants to enjoy the fullness of sound that comes from its speakers and of an audio system that's got enough power to fill a room with booming music. With the Logitech Z625 speaker system being THX certified, you shouldn't have the least amount to worry in regards to how good its sound quality is. The THX certification basically means the speaker set meets the highest standards of audio performance, and if you intend to be using it for watching just movies and playing video games, it's got more than enough firepower to meet your needs. The set does not disappoint, though we do wish that it allowed for Bluetooth connectivity for wireless audio streaming. Aside from that, everything else is great, and with the ability to connect up to 3 devices simultaneously, you won't have to worry about switching between your audio sources every time you want to listen to your TV, gaming console, or computer. Overall, these are really good speakers that can be used for gaming, watching movies, or just casual listening. Number 2. PreSonus Eras 3.5. Best for the money. Before I even start listing the features of these monitors, I want to say that the most impressive thing about these monitors is the value for the price. The Eras E3.5 monitors are designed for use in the home studio for those who make video productions for social media, software developers or designers who create video games, and for a substitute for regular multimedia speakers. These monitors look spectacular. The design is clean and aesthetically pleasing with plenty of nice features. On the front are the power on-off, volume knob, and stereo mini plug jacks for an auxiliary input and headphone jack. These monitors have an integrated stereo headphone amplifier built in. The sound quality of the Eras E3.5 monitors coming from the 1-inch Kevlar tweeter and the 3.5-inch Kevlar woofer is excellent. These monitors are bigger than average speakers, and this is a standout feature for the price. These speakers are not super heavy in the low-end frequencies, however. They're very punchy and sound crisp and clean in the low end without making the mix sound overly muddy or boomy. The high-end frequency reproduction is superb. For music recording and mixing, you'll be able to hear all the instruments accurately. PreSonus has a gem of a product with the Eras E3.5. I was not expecting anywhere near this level of audio quality for just under $100. These speakers have a great design and offer just the right adjustments and options to sound spot on. If you're looking for your next desktop-powered speakers, don't let the low price fool you. These are serious speakers with an excellent punch. Number 1. Audio Engine A2 Plus. Best overall. It takes ages for Audio Engine to release new products, but this one was really worth the wait when it first came out. The A2 Plus wireless speakers were well worth it. They deliver a rich, bright frequency response free of dynamic squashing digital signal processing or DSP, and there's a subwoofer output for those who want to dial in some deep lows. The design is classic, the quality is top-notch, and the audio is accurate. If you're seeking a quality stereo sound signature in the age of Bluetooth, you won't be disappointed with the A2 Plus wireless. Unlike classic bookshelf speakers, these Audio Engine models are powered via a standard AC plug. There's no need for a separate receiver or amplifier, so you can use them with any audio source. Available in matte black, glossy red or glossy white models, the A2 Plus wireless consists of two 6.0 by 4.0 by 5.3-inch speakers, equally appropriate for desktops, counters or bookshelves. Sound quality is the most important aspect behind every speaker, and the A2 Plus wireless speakers produce an exceptional result considering their minuscule design. The A2 Plus offers a variety of ways to connect your device to the speaker. The easiest option when connecting to PC would be through the USB port found at the back, as it avoids other ADC steps in the signal chain. Once the USB cable has been plugged in, your PC should immediately recognize the device and be ready for use. Other ways of connectivity are through the implementation of your laptop or smartphone using Bluetooth. The A2 Plus comes with Bluetooth version 5, which provides better sound quality, further range, and increased battery life. Buying guide. Portable speakers. These are really small stereo speakers and are usually USB powered. Most people like to carry these around with their laptops, phones, or MP3 players, or they can also be used with desktops. However, the sound quality will not be all that great as these speakers are really compact and not that powerful. Nevertheless, they are still an option if you want something compact for both home and for your trips. Connectivity. If you dish out a little extra cash, wireless speakers are definitely the way to go. However, if you're going in for a wired system, avoid pre-attached wires, otherwise tangling and untangling wires and maintenance can be quite painstaking, and that's something nobody appreciates. Specs and sound quality. Put simply, you should ignore manufacturer's specifications, especially frequency response numbers, because no standardized testing methodology exists for speakers. Many vendors exaggerate specs, often laughably so, making them essentially worthless. With very few exceptions, you can't rely on these numbers to tell you anything about a system's audio quality. Instead, use your own ears. Try to audition speakers locally before you buy. While a store isn't an ideal environment for testing, it's better than nothing, and it can let you separate the good from the obviously bad.